In the statement of objects and reasons also, it is very clearly mentioned that accordingly teachers are supposed to be assigned election duties only on Sundays and other holidays. The Supreme Court has held that this election work should not be entrusted to the teachers on working days. That is, their work shall not be affected because of this election work. The relevant portion I may be permitted to read. Quote, we would however notice that Election Commission before us also categorically stated that as far as possible, teachers would be put on electoral roll revision works on holidays, non-teaching days, non-teaching hours, whereas non-teaching staff be put on duty anytime. We therefore direct that all teaching staff shall be put on the duties of roll revisions and election works on holidays and non-teaching days. Teachers should not ordinarily be put on duty on teaching days and within teaching hours. Non-teaching staff, however, may be put on such duties on any day at any time if permissible in law. Again, at the risk of repetition, I read it. We therefore direct all the teaching staff shall be put on duties of roll revisions and election works on holidays and non-teaching days. So, the direction of the Honorable Supreme Court is that the teaching staff shall be put on duties of roll revisions and election works on holidays and non-teaching days. So, the entire teaching community is not excluded. So, this is my humble submission.
Thank you.
So, the direction is that the state shall be put on duties of roll revisions and election works on holidays and non-teaching days. The Supreme Court judgment. So, on working days, if it is affecting their classes, then they shall not be assigned with work. So, my humble view is, subject to correction approved by these honorable members of this House, that this amendment is not at all required in pursuance or in pursuance of the direction of the Supreme Court judgment. But the, under Article 324, the Superintendent is vested with the Election Commission, and also two very vital important enactments are passed by our Parliament, namely Representation of the People Act 1950 and the Representation of People Act 1951. And these two enactments deal with requisitioning of officers for the purpose of election duty. So, the section 159 is more important, I think, subject to correction. Staff 159, staff of certain authorities to be made available for election work, in which every local authority, every university established, incorporated by central or provincial state act, a government company defined, any other institutions concerned undertaking which is established by under central provincial, controlled or financed wholly or substantially by funds provided directly or by central government or state government. So if at all the government wants to take a policy decision, the stakeholders may be consulted. So because now the people are having more awareness, the law cannot be passed without consulting the stakeholders. So the persons who are going to be affected must be given an opportunity. So the teachers community may be given an opportunity. What is their views? Now my interpretation, subject to correction and approval, teaching community cannot be employed during the class hours. So because and also further it is further the Supreme Court says teachers should not ordinarily be put on duty on teaching days and within teaching hours. So it is not totally excluded. And also I am of the very humble opinion that teaching community is still maintaining their impartial, clean image. They are the group of officials available in our governance that they are maintaining their impartiality, they are discharging their duties, they are the real role models for the students, they are the future of India. So, they being a role model for the students, they act independently, judiciously, impartially. So there may be one or two complaints. It is a subject matter of a verification or inquiry. So my humble submission would be the constitutional amendment is not at all required, first of all, and if at all required, only after consultation of all the stakeholders, only the necessary amendments may be made in these two enactments. I thank the Honorable Chairman.
Rajiv Gandhi's name, his photographs have been removed. It is an insult to the memory of a great Prime Minister who was a martyr. This government owes an explanation. It's functioning in an arbitrary, authoritarian manner. They are putting in names of people